Julius Caesar. The name alone evokes images of power, ambition and tragedy. He was a general, a politician, a writer and ultimately a legend. Caesar's life and death had a profound impact on Rome, shaping its transition from republic to empire. His story is a captivating blend of military genius, political maneuvering and personal ambition, making him one of the most fascinating figures in history. Caesar's life was full of drama and intrigue. He rose from relatively humble beginnings to become the most powerful man in Rome. He commanded armies, conquered nations and challenged the very foundations of Roman society. But his ambition ultimately led to his downfall, as he was assassinated by those who feared his power. Caesar's story is not just about one man's rise and fall, it's about the nature of power, the limits of ambition, and the enduring legacy of a man who changed the course of history. Gaius Julius Caesar was born in Rome in 100 BC to a patrician family, the Julii. Though from a noble lineage, the family's political influence had waned. Caesar received a traditional Roman education, excelling in rhetoric and physical pursuits. His early life was marked by political turmoil in Rome. He witnessed firsthand the violence and instability. These experiences shaped his worldview and fueled his ambition. A pivotal moment came with the formation of the First Triumvirate in 60 BC. He joined forces with Pompey the Great and Marcus Licinius Crassus. Together, they dominated Roman politics. Caesar secured the governorship of Gaul. This appointment was a turning point, showcasing his military genius. Caesar's campaigns in Gaul, lasting from 58 to 50 BC, were a testament to his military prowess and ruthless ambition. He faced fierce resistance from the Gallic tribes, yet he overcame each challenge with strategic brilliance and unwavering determination. One of Caesar's most famous victories came at the Battle of Alesia in 52 BC. He besieged the Gallic stronghold led by the chieftain Vercingetorix, fending off a massive relief army while maintaining the siege. This decisive victory cemented Caesar's reputation as a military genius and brought Gaul under Roman control. Caesar meticulously documented his Gallic campaigns in his commentaries on the Gallic War. This first-hand account, written in a clear and engaging style, provides valuable insights into his military thinking, leadership qualities, and the brutality of ancient warfare. Through his conquests in Gaul, Caesar gained immense wealth, expanded the Roman Republic's borders, and earned the unwavering loyalty of his legions. However, his growing power and popularity aroused suspicion and fear back in Rome, particularly among his political rivals. By 49 BC, tensions between Caesar and his former ally Pompey reached a boiling point. The Roman Senate, influenced by Pompey, ordered Caesar to relinquish his command and return to Rome as a private citizen. They feared his growing power and suspected him of harboring ambitions to become dictator. Caesar faced a critical decision. He could obey the Senate's order, effectively surrendering his power and potentially facing prosecution. Or he could defy the Senate and march his army on Rome, igniting a civil war. Caesar chose the latter. In a bold and decisive move, he crossed the Rubicon River, the boundary between Gaul and Italy, with his legions. This act of defiance marked the beginning of the Roman Civil War, pitting Caesar's forces against those loyal to Pompey and the Senate. "The die is cast," Caesar famously declared, acknowledging the irreversible nature of his actions. His decision to cross the Rubicon was a pivotal moment in Roman history, marking the beginning of the end for the Roman Republic and paving the way for the rise of the Roman Empire. Despite the upheaval of civil war, Caesar found time to implement significant reforms in Rome. He understood that the Roman Republic, plagued by corruption and inefficiency, was in dire need of change. His reforms aimed to address these issues and consolidate his power. Caesar granted Roman citizenship to people in newly conquered territories, expanding the reach and influence of the Roman state. He reformed the calendar, introducing the Julian calendar, which, with minor modifications, remains in use today. He addressed unemployment by launching large-scale public works projects, providing employment and improving infrastructure. Caesar's reforms were not solely driven by altruism. He understood that a content and well-governed populace posed less of a threat to his rule. By addressing the needs of the people, he was securing his own position and consolidating his power. However, his reforms also demonstrated a genuine desire to improve the lives of Roman citizens. Caesar's vision for Rome extended beyond military conquest. He aspired to create a more just, efficient and prosperous state, one that would stand the test of time. Caesar's growing power and his title of dictator for life alarmed many in the Roman Senate. They saw him as a tyrant, a threat to the Republic. A conspiracy formed, believing Caesar's assassination was necessary. On March 15th, 44 BC, Caesar entered the Senate unaware of the plot. The conspirators surrounded him, daggers concealed. One by one they struck, inflicting multiple wounds. Caesar reportedly uttered, "Et tu, brute," upon recognizing Brutus. The assassination sent shockwaves through Rome. The assassination of Caesar plunged Rome into a new period of civil war. The conspirators, led by Brutus and Cassius, fled Rome, while Caesar's supporters, including his loyal lieutenant Mark Antony and his adopted son Octavian, rallied to avenge his death. The following years saw a power struggle between the Caesarian faction and the conspirators, culminating in the Battle of Philippi in 42 BC. The forces of Antony and Octavian emerged victorious, crushing the armies of Brutus and Cassius, who both met their ends on the battlefield. The victory of the Caesarian faction effectively ended the Roman Republic. Octavian, a shrewd politician and ruthless general, outmaneuvered his rivals and consolidated power, eventually becoming the first Roman emperor, Augustus. Augustus, though careful to avoid the title of king, which Caesar had coveted, effectively established a monarchy, albeit one disguised as a continuation of the Republic. He skillfully used Caesar's legacy to legitimize his rule, presenting himself as his rightful heir and the restorer of order after years of civil war. Caesar's impact on Rome extended far beyond his death. His military conquests expanded the Republic's borders, bringing immense wealth and resources under Roman control. His reforms, though often motivated by political expediency, addressed long-standing issues and improved the lives of many Roman citizens. Caesar's legacy is complex and multifaceted. He was a brilliant general, a cunning politician and a charismatic leader. He was also ruthless, ambitious and arguably power-hungry. His actions ultimately led to the demise of the Roman Republic, but they also paved the way for the Pax Romana, a period of unprecedented peace and prosperity under the Roman Empire. Caesar's writings, particularly his commentaries on the Gallic War and commentaries on the Civil War, provide invaluable insights into his military thinking, leadership qualities, and the tumultuous events of his time. These works, still studied today, have cemented his reputation as a master strategist and a gifted writer. Julius Caesar was a colossus who strode across the stage of history, leaving an indelible mark on the ancient world. His life and death continue to fascinate and inspire, serving as a cautionary tale of ambition, power, and the fragility of human institutions. Was Caesar a hero or a villain, a visionary leader or a ruthless tyrant? The answer, like most things in history, is complex and nuanced. He was a product of his time, a man of immense talent and ambition who rose to prominence in a period of profound change and turmoil. Ultimately, Caesar's legacy is for each generation to decide. His story serves as a reminder that history is not a simple narrative of good versus evil, but a complex tapestry woven from the actions and motivations of individuals who, for better or worse, shape the course of human events.